How's it going, guys? My name is Infiltrator and welcome back to Dragon Ball FighterZ. In today's episode, I'm actually hopping into a casual match with Dekillsage, and since I noticed that it was him, I decided I would actually focus my hardest on this as well, and I did not commentate this match live, so I decided to go over and just review the footage with you guys, just so you guys could see me try my best against him. He's running his new team of Teen Gohan, Beerus, and DBZ Broly, and that was really unfortunate because we had the exact same idea. Evidently mine didn't work out for me, but he's going to get the full combo right here, get the Dragon Rush, and get the sliding knockdown. Oh, never mind, he tagged me out. That was a horrible mistake. I thought he was going to try to jump up at me and try to take his turn, even though Snap is kind of dead, but evidently I messed it up. And the reason I went for that was a beautiful block. But the reason I went for that spark right there is because he put me in a really bad situation right there, because that was basically a 50-50, and I didn't want to lose Yamcha at all that early. So yeah, we got him to the level 3 knockdown right here. That was a nice block again. A lot of his defensive options are really great, like right there. I rarely ever see anyone do anything to block that properly with Teen Gohan, so I literally didn't account for it. I just don't see anyone do it, so it's just not part of my game plan to play around it. And he's just going to get the, level 3 right here. He brought Yamcha back in, which kind of sucks. I think this was actually the first match he played, so it was kind of surprising he knew that Yamcha would be the guy kind of carrying my team towards the end, because he's always the character I like to have at the back. But unfortunately, we have very little life left in him. He managed to block everything though, and nice. He dodged everything, and he got himself O'd. Okay, yeah, I forgot that happened. I think this is the only time he gets hit by that mix-up this entire set, because after that he learns to either take the overhead or just mash. So there's something called fuzzy mashing, which is where you delay pressing buttons a little bit, so that it basically gets you out of one situation. Like with the with Krillin's EX flip, it's just if you fuzzy mash, you will hit him when he's going for the low, but you will also block when he's going for the overhead. So it's the way you're supposed to deal with that, and it was really good that he got that out of the way, and that was kind of unfortunate. I think I got hit by a cross-up right there because I blocked the wrong direction, but that's Krillin out of the way, and actually, we lost Yamcha as well. Okay. We're down to solo Teen Gohan. This is not looking so great for us. I will put a claimer up that I did a lot better in the second set with him than I did in this first to 5, and I messed up there. I autopiloted right there, so I didn't account for how close I was to the corner, so I ended up leaving his Teen Gohan alive, kind of unfortunately. But that's okay, we're just playing neutral right now. Teen Gohan versus Teen Gohan. You can 2H after that. A lot of people don't know that, but you can definitely 2H after any of Teen Gohan's legs now, which I should have 2H right there. That should have been a 2H. But I also should have believed in that. But you're supposed to 2H after that. As long as he doesn't use an assist, you don't have to deal with that mix. And that was nice. I don't know if I dropped the combo right here. I go for the 5M into JS, 1S quite a few times during this set and next set. I don't necessarily land it all the time, and because I go for it, sometimes this Teen Gohan ends up staying alive, which kind of sucks, but what can you do? But we didn't drop it there, and that was Beerus out of the way. We're not at too much of a deficit right now. Like, if I can even land one touch on Broly, actually no, I think I die here. Never mind. I was gonna say, if I could land one touch on Broly, like, Broly would die in 2 touches, and Teen Gohan's literally close to death already, but we didn't get the option. That was a very good spark on his part, and Teen Gohan's out of the way. Very unfortunately. I say that a lot, but that was the first run to Sage. I was making mistakes here and there, just like not confirming things that I should have done properly, and also just not expecting him to play around Teen Gohan the way he did, which I really should have expected since, you know, he's one of the best Teen Gohan players out there. We play him in 10 matches, so I'm going to go over the first 5 matches in this video, and tomorrow's video I'm going to go over the next 5. Also, a lot of what was happening, there was a lot of like frame drops in this set. I don't know what it was. It might have been his computer, but it was kind of unlucky that we had to deal with that, but it didn't really make a huge difference. I just wish I could play him offline. That would be amazing. That was so lucky for him. That was literally the edge of Teen Gohan's 2M connecting with me. He's going for this. I don't know why he goes for this route instead of the 2H route, but I guess it works regardless. Maybe he does it because he has more hit stun decay. But I hate teching Dragon Rush after Broly's assist. Because it's green and covers such a large portion of the screen, it's really hard to recognize whenever you're put into that situation where you have a Dragon Rush. That's actually something I remember from my last video when I played, or my last, I guess, match analysis when I played against Hook and God. I kept getting put into a situation where I had to block Broly's assist, and that was not something that I wanted to do, just because it literally locks you down so well, and you have to deal with the mix after. That was unlucky, I ended up dropping it, Broly tanked the hits, and Krillin didn't follow up with Beerus, but it is what it is. He drops his combo though, and we get him with that. I dropped this as well, and we blocked the cross-up. This time he blocked afterwards. He's calling in the assist improperly. We get the 2H, because I expect him to DP there. I guess it's just because he's not really used to playing Beerus at the moment. I'm going to swap out into Yamcha here. I don't know if this was the right decision. I swapped out primarily because I wanted to save Krillin's blue life, but he really didn't have that much blue life, and Yamcha's a better anchor for me regardless. Like, looking back on it, I think that might have been a mistake. I should have just gone with Krillin's level 3, but I don't even know what I think I tried to spark right there. I remember I tried to spark and I just got hit by that restand. I don't know if that's a proper term for it, but it happened a few times where I tried to DP, later on in the set. I don't know if it's going to be in this video. I try to DP, but I get hit by the low there. Maybe that's because it doesn't come out in time. I sparked there because I don't want to deal with anything. We deal with the auto combo, but we 2H, because we will not let him get away with that for free. It's not real mix, it's not real pressure unless he has an assist up. So, that crossed me up. Twice, again. I didn't expect him to be on that side. Luckily, that is safe on block. Another tidbit, you can guard cancel Teen Gohan ZX legs on reaction. Not his medium legs, just because by the time you do that, he'll probably have recovered. But with his EX legs, because it's so active, he won't have the ability to block after it unless you do it very late. Okay, we are in another level 3 knockdown situation, not looking too hot for us again. He messed up his Dragon Rush timing. I think he didn't mean to do 2 orbs right there, because that was probably a mistake. I don't see why he would have gone for 2 orbs right there, but that ended up being Beerus out of the way, because we punished him for whipping his Dragon Rush, of course. And honestly, it's still not even at all. He still has so much more life than us. That's a very interesting round start option. We blocked those, though. I would have 2H there, but that's exactly what happens. Because he can kind of block after it, it's just the case where I put myself in my own bad situation. We block those again, and I do not take the Dragon Rush. Alright, that is Yamcha out of the way, I think? Unless... Nah, oh yeah, he drops it, because he already Dragon Rushed at the start of that combo. We get him with the punish. I'm pretty sure that was an actual punish on him doing the J2S, and yeah, that was probably a punish on him doing the J2S. So I swap out because Yamcha has a little bit of blue life, and I'd rather have him alive than not. Nice block on his part. He let me get away with that. That's not real. You can super dash through that, I think, and you can also just reflect it. But it's just Krillin matchup knowledge, which is keeping me alive right here, and that was a bad guard cancel and a bad punish. I should have punished him with 5M2M. That route is also a ton better for Krillin in the corner. It's the optimal Krillin corner combo, but that was really nice. I'm really glad I did that mix-up, because it's just really hard to react to. You always expect someone to do something after they throw the rock, but in this case I just went straight for the Dragon Rush. I tried to bait this thing right there, but we beat him in the clash right there. I tried to bait Spark with Krillin, but because he has such stubby limbs, it was a mistake. Again, I'm not sure if I should have tagged out Teen Gohan right there. That's going to be the end of Krillin right there, because I tried to press buttons after clashing after my super dash is blocked. Horrible choice to make against Adult Gohan, Teen Gohan, anyone really with an air grab, because they can just, punish you for free after that. Anyways, ooh, I forgot this happened, but that was very nice. We did a bunch of damage to Broly, and we got Teen Gohan out of the way. So this fight becomes super, super even. And the timer's also running out a lot. I do something really smart right here. This, I think he probably could have vanished after the Ki Blasts. Not too sure. But basically, when someone's full screen, they do something like a 236S, like a beam, or with Broly's big ball, whatever it's called. You can punish them with a level 1 or a level 3 if you react fast enough. In that case, I was watching for him to press 5S, and I did press the level 3. I'm not sure if that would beat Vanish. It might not. That was a nice Vanish on my that was a nice super dash on my part. And we go for the full combo right here. Never mind, I drop it. He just lets the auto combo rip. He does that a lot, but it's like he goes for the auto combo 50-50 mix all the time. I tried to DP right there. I got a 2M just because I always struggle inputting DPs for some reason. It's just not something I've been good at ever. That was supposed to be a 2M as well, but I got a 5M instead. And he backs off because he shouldn't really challenge me in the air after Super Dash clashes when I'm Teen Gohan, even when I'm Yamcha, and that is why Teen Gohan's auto combo is so good. It beats low moves, it beats most moves, honestly, but I don't die here, luckily enough. I think Teen Gohan stays alive for this. Yeah, I tag him out, okay. And we got him there because just because he goes for the reset doesn't mean I should let him get away with it. I always watch out for that with Teen Gohan, especially since I do it myself. And I actually probably could have killed him right there if I used my meter, but I got greedy. Oh, never mind. We hit him with a double overhead. Okay, Teen Gohan out of the way. Pretty solid. That was good. We're even on meter. Actually, I'm just very solidly in the lead right now, especially since I also have Sparking left. I was pretty proud of my defense for the most part this set, besides the fact that I couldn't tech a Dragon Rush to save my life. He's just very smart when he uses his throws, which makes sense since when you're offline, it's a lot easier to tech Dragon Rushes. I've been playing Parsec with my friends, so I know it's a lot easier. I Spark right here because I don't want to lose Krillin. Krillin is winning me this because of the lack of matchup experience Sage has against the character. Okay, I 2H right there because it's an instinctual response, and we block the cross-up. That time I actually ended up getting hit because he didn't hold the 236M or whatever he went to go with Beerus. We get him with Krillin's neutral though, because that's basically what Krillin's neutral is best at, just zoning people out with the Ki Blast and Kamehameha. Because if they try to Super Dash at you through the Ki Blast, you just hit him with the beam. It just works, because he has the fastest beam in the game, I think. I thought he was going to reflect there. We hit him with the Dragon Rush though. He should die to this? Maybe. Actually, no. If I extended with an assist, yeah, I didn't extend with an assist. He's going to live with this with like a sliver of health. At the time, I thought he was going to die, but I remember this very clearly. I was very upset about that, actually. Because Beerus should have died right there. But I don't think I get hit by his mix-ups here. I get hit by the 6M, of course, but that was a very risky very risky reflect. He gets hit by the 2-2S. And now we're dealing with 7-meter Broly as an anchor. Very, very tough situation. And that happens. So, in one of my videos where I played against one of my subscribers, Lagao, if that's how you say his name, he kept doing that to me, because I stay in the air a lot. I play a lot in the air. My neutral is very reliant on not being on the ground, just because you can get caught by a lot of stuff on the ground. Nice block, not nice block on that, never mind. Just going to take the sliding knockdown right here. But yeah, I stay a lot in the air, and that was a very, very risky match. Oh my gosh. It worked out for him, kind of unfortunately, and he's going to put us into the blender with Broly's mix-up situations. This level 3 gives such amazing Oki, like, you can't even see that, dude. It's just unfair. It's just rough. But that is Yamcha out of the way. And we're down to solo Teen Gohan versus his Broly. Obviously, we're still kind of at a disadvantage. I mean, we have a lot more meter than he does, but, like, it's Broly, so you can't really do much. He gets hit by this, though. And I think he thinks I go for the reset right there. But I try to kill him right here, and I make the dumbest mistake I could have made. Actually, no. That was the dumbest mistake I could have made. I level 3'd after that because I was just tilted. Like, I should have killed him. That was my game. I should have won that, but I just didn't do it properly. I should have just gone like 2L 5H DP instead, but I just went for something that didn't even work. Because of that, I ended up losing the third game, so it's 2-1. A little upset about that. It should have been 1-2 me. I should have had the second game, or the third game, but whatever. People make mistakes. Something I'll learn from the future, not to go for that route. As you can see, I take a little bit of time right here to relax a little, but not very long. And then we hop right back into it. We just play neutral with him at this point. Those are some very good Ki Blasts because he got Krillin out of the way. I don't think that was intended, and we get him back for what he did to us before. That was literally the same exact situation he put us in. Nice reflect, but that double reflect probably wasn't what he meant to do. I hope I don't go for the wrong extension here. Never mind, I mess up. Oh, but he dies anyways. And I drop it. Are you kidding me? Teen Gohan should be dead. Oh, okay, he dies to the Dragon Rush. See, even watching this now, I'm making mistakes. I'm not connecting my combos. I'm making dumb choices in the combo routes I'm going for. And just in general, I'm not confirming my hits. The defense is pretty okay for the most part, besides the fact that I'm kind of not teching Dragon Rushes. But we get him with the 236H in the air. You'll love to see it happen because you get so much damage off of Teen Gohan. I don't need the assist to extend here, but I go for it anyways just for that extra bit of damage and meter. And we have Beerus down right here. Let's see what happens right here. Nice, he sparks right there. We get that out of him. And that was very ballsy. I always like to do that just to check people. Like, it's not... Don't be too greedy to take your turn. Essentially, you can't let people always take their turn when it's their chance when you have a DP character. Something Sage does a lot. I don't know if he's going to do it in this video. That was a nice confirm on my part. But basically, at some point, he DPs, sparks, and DPs again. Actually, no. Maybe that was the other video. I don't even remember when it happened, but someone DP'd, sparked, and DP'd again. It threw me off completely. He checked me for trying to punish him. Didn't end up working out the way I wanted it to, but that is a very smart play in general, just to make sure people don't get too greedy taking their turns and give you a little bit more respect. Do I drop this? No, I don't, so I'm probably going to go into level 3 right here. That'd be smart. Yes, I do. And he doesn't have Spark. He has literally nothing going for him right now. That was a nice reflect. And we mash right here, because he was in the air when he vanished, and hopefully I don't drop it, and I almost perfected him this round. So if I had won last round, it would have been 3-1 to me. But I didn't, so it's 2-2. The set was very solid, but I do better next time, like, believe me. And this is the last match of the video. Though the match just before this, I did very, very well with everything. I didn't let him get away with stuff that he should have been getting away with, or that I didn't let him get away with stuff that he shouldn't have done, basically. And, of course, I blocked Z Broly assist, and he got put into a Dragon Rare situation. So hard to tech that. I really don't like it. It's just really hard to see anything green because Broly's assist is green. We get him with the same side Super Dash. He thinks we're going to go for a cross-up. Very solid mix-up tool for a lot of very solid players. It doesn't really work against people who don't have very fast reactions just because they're not going to react to the cross-up in the first place. So they're just going to be blocking the same side as usual. So they're going to be blocking your Super Dash. When people react to your cross-up, though, they will get hit by that unless they have especially fast reflexes and see that you Super Dash and then block it. Occasionally I've been able to do that. Like some days I'm just on and I can block that stuff, but not always. I think I meant to call in Krillin assist right there. Oh, I got crossed up there. I remember that distinctly. I was like, what is going on? That was such a cursed situation. Teen Gohan gets out of the way. That happens a few times. I think, honestly, Beerus' assist is really good for covering the screen. Just because there's so much going on when he does it, you can't particularly see what's going on. I actually might have been able to kill him if I went for the Super Dash, and he checked me right there. I don't know why I keep going for that. He's been pressing buttons there. He's been fuzzy mashing there every single time. We get him that time because we get out of it because he drops the combo, and nice. Do we check him? Yes, we do. And I'm expecting a DP, and he sparks. Okay, yeah. I don't know if that was a reset or not. I think what happened there is I got hit by the Ki Blasts, and I kept blocking that same direction, but because he ended up on the other side, I had to swap my block, and I didn't do that, and Beerus was on the same side, so I got hit. Essentially, I got put in a really nasty situation with that vanish, and I didn't block properly, and I think I got reset. And I got hit this time because I went for Ki Blast and tried to do a beam, but I got more Ki Blast, so a Super Dash beat that, obviously. Then we're down to Solo Yamcha. This round is going basically the exact opposite of last time. I don't have Sparking, I just have a bunch of meter. We get him with that though, that's nice. Do I go for the full combo here? I think, yeah, I do. I go for the fancy extension just to get as much damage off this as possible. And we get him into the corner. He's probably going to DP here. He's been DPing like this the entire time. I'm expecting that I didn't bait it. I should bait it. Yeah. He DPs a lot. I eventually catch on and actually punish him. That was a horrible Super Dash. Never do a full screen Super Dash unless they're like in the air and spamming Ki Blast. I tried to go for a same side Super Dash mix up right there, but he backdashed in 2M, so the Super Dash won regardless, but it didn't work the way I wanted it to. And that is Beerus out of the way. He still has a significant lead on us. I'm just kind of scared of fighting this Broly. He's literally probably the best Broly in the world. Teen Gohan's one of the best in the world as well. I get checked by that because I stay in the air way too much, and he tries to go for a reset where I down tech. I didn't fall for it. Well, actually, that was just my mistake, choosing to up tech again. I probably should have down teched in hindsight, but it would have played into his hands. So it's good that I didn't. He gets that off, and he gets the finish right here. Kind of unlucky, but you have to play around what Broly can do. He's a very solid character in general. He can do a lot of... He basically owns neutral, and he can do whatever he wants all the time. I had a lot of fun playing him. I play him 5 more matches, so watch out for that video tomorrow. I do a lot better. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time in Dragon Ball FighterZ.